the Democrats' agenda, and the road to 2020. All on a special After the Bell, only on FBN. Monday.
Liberal policies gone wild. I mean really wild, because we have learned tonight that 18 states are currently providing a pathway for illegals to get in-state college tuition. I mean, just as an aside, right, you typically have to prove that you live in a state before getting in-state tuition, right? Like, that's the benefit of living in that state, because taxpayers are the ones that are subsidizing it. And if that's not all, at least 6 states are allowing undocumented students to receive state financial aid, taxpayer-funded financial aid. I mean, so what's going on here? I mean, what about the American kid, right, whose family can't afford school? What about that child? Here we are giving scholarships with taxpayer money to illegals. Shouldn't we be looking out for some of the American kids first, right? Affording college is not easy. Joining me right now is campus reform contributor Emma Meshell and Fox Nation host Britt McHenry. Good to see you both. Emma, starting with you, what's your reaction to this?
Well, really, I think this is a good chance for us to break through to students about the absurdity of where we're headed with our policies on illegal immigration, because students know better than anyone that the cost of college right now is exorbitant, and they are fed up with that. And for them to see someone who's in our country illegally getting to cut the line and get benefits that you couldn't even get if you wanted to go to college in another state, I think they're going to see how unfair that is, and it will transfer through to how they see the rest of this immigration debate.
Unfair is exactly the word to use to describe this. I mean, Britt, you know me, and I'm all for it. Look, we need immigrants. We are a country of immigrants. Yes. I'm not going to say that, we shouldn't, but there's a way to do it the right way, and there's a way to do it the wrong way. But right now, we seem to be rewarding the wrong way, including with a college scholarship. I mean, that's kind of bonkers. Again, what about the American kids?
The American kids should come first. It is incredibly expensive to go to school. I still know in my 30s after paying off student loans. But I think this is indicative of the Democratic Party going off the rails, trying to appeal to their primary base. You look at the first term Democratic governor in New Jersey, $2.1 million to legal immigration issues, to solving any of that. People found that out. You look at Bernie Sanders also wanting felons to now vote. That happened in Florida. I think across the board, there's this extremist, let's put immigrants, felons, everybody first. And yes, I agree with second chances as well. I agree in making something in your life before actual tax-paying citizens who still have that right.
That's the look. College is really, really expensive.
Really
expensive. And a lot of families are really struggling, right? They're trying to make ends meet. They got to pay for their kids' tuition. But somehow, because you're American now, you don't get the opportunity to qualify for the illegal scholarship. I mean, what kind of upside down world, Emma, are we living in?
Well, not only is this upside down, it's actually illegal. In federal law, in U.S. Code Title 8, we have a law that says no benefit shall be given to an illegal alien, which is not available to a U.S. citizen on a state basis. And that really, I'm no attorney here, but that really is a blaring rebuke of these policies, which ultimately put people who cut the line ahead of those who do things the right way. And we spoke to students about this at the Leadership Institute's campus reform at University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and they were not supportive. They said this is unfair, that I pay a lot of money to go to college, this is not how it should be. And I really do think that that attitude will only begin to take more traction as they start to see the other holes in the way that we treat illegal immigration right now.
Yeah, no, I hear you. In California, right? UCLA, you want to go to UCLA and get the in-state tuition? Britt, they have requirements, like you have to live in California a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
If I'm a kid from New York or Connecticut or New Hampshire, I'm not going to qualify. I mean, for that in-state, which is a good deal, right? Tuition. Yeah. But somehow, if I'm illegal, if I just showed up and I said, okay, I'm going to go live in California, sanctuary place, and I'm going to apply to UCLA, I get a free ride?
It's sending a horrible message. I wanted to go to University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill so badly when I was applying colleges, and it was incredibly difficult out of state. I couldn't get in as a legal American. But we're going to let illegal immigrants go in and get free tuition. I mean, it's sending a horrible message. I mean, University of Kansas with crazy electives that made news this week. In-state is $11,000 to go. Out-of-state, $27,000. That's just the University of Kansas, let alone Ivy, let alone UCLA. Yeah, so
and if you're in Kansas, you get the benefit of
Americans
the in-state tuition.
are dishing out the student loans, and illegal immigrants are coming in for free, I guess.
You know how much we pay in taxes, right? As Americans, if you're here illegally, you're not paying any taxes, and yet once again getting the benefit of the system. I mean, shouldn't the system be rewarding those who are paying into it, Emma?
Absolutely. And I think that this lunacy, this idea of rewarding illegal behavior, did in part start on college campuses, but I do think that we have the chance now to stop it on college campuses because students understand better than anyone that college is too expensive. And I think they're fed up with this, and this is going to be a chance to get through to them on this issue.
We're going to stay on it. We are going to stay on this issue because, again, I don't care what you think about immigration itself and whether you want to open up, all of our borders. The idea that you can come here and suddenly get a free ride at a college, at a university that is taxpayer funded, that doesn't make sense. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Britt.
Thank you.
We got